Hi, Scorpio, and welcome to your Love Story Tarot reading for December 2019. I'm going to start by pulling a card for the overall energy that exists between you and the other person coming through in this love reading. So let's see what's going on for you guys, Scorpio. What are the love vibes? Ooh, we have missing you. That is the energy between you and another person, Scorpio. So, couple different things. Even if you are in a committed relationship with somebody, that does not mean that distance and disconnection doesn't exist, or there's periods where you guys are just not in sync and you're not connecting and you're not vibing with each other. Okay, so if you are in a committed relationship or seriously involved with somebody and that is speaking to you, then this is your reading. If you're a happy Scorpio committed, this is not your reading. Okay, this is definitely about Scorpios who are disconnected somehow, some way. And lastly, this obviously would speak very true for some Scorpios out there who are separated or broken up physically from their person at this time. Okay, but again, some of you this are in a committed relationship and this will speak to you. So the energy here is missing you, and when that comes out, Scorpio, to me, it's like your inner children, the sweetest essence in both of you really desire connection, really desire the closeness and to be together, but there's something that exists in between you, an argument, a fight, a disagreement, an inability to see eye to eye, an incompatibility. There's something that's happened here, and that energy is still looming in between you, and it's keeping you guys separated from each other, whether you live together and you're just like the coldness. I feel a lot of coldness even if you're in the same house with each other. There's a lot of coldness. And then obviously, Scorpios who are disconnected from somebody, it's like there's something that exists in between here. So let's pull a card to look at your overall energy and the overall energy of the other person coming through in this reading. All right, so one side is coming through as the Four of Wands, and the other side is coming through as the Ten of Wands. So over here, one person feels like they are the one that has to keep it together and hold it down. Like everything always falls on me. It's always up to me. Like if you drop the ball, I have to pick it up. If you don't have enough money, I have to pay the bill. So one side really feels like everything, all the responsibility falls on their shoulders. On the other side of the reading, what's interesting is this person too feels a lot of stress and overwhelmment, but it's more about everything going on in their life externally. Like, how do you expect me to do XYZ or to bring XYZ to the table when I have all these other things going on? So that's part of the disagreement here. Is over here is I do all of this. Over here is, well, I would do more, but I can't. I'm unable because of XYZ. And so it creates an incompatibility between these two souls in this reading, and now it's caused so much that you both are at a distance from each other, but you're very much wishing there was some way to compromise, to see eye to eye, to meet in the middle. There's an equal desire for that. You both are coming out as Wands energy as well, which tells me you both are feeling this in the soul space quite a bit in December. So let's pull some more cards. So we have the Four of Karmic energy and Karmic contract journey. Interesting. Right, let's see what's going on at the other side of the reading. All right, well, this just fell out. So we have the Eight of Flames, which is mutual attraction, fiery connection, and passionate communication. and new or reigniting flame. Whew, Scorpio. I'm getting a few different feelings with all of this. Okay, so this person, all wands. We have 8 of flames, ace of flames, and then 10 of wands. So 10 of wands, 8 of wands, ace of wands. So all wands over here. Deep spiritual stuff happening between you and this person in December. Over here, this would be pentacles, this would be the devil, and then that would be 4 of wands. So Scorpio, what I see happening in December is this side of the reading is trying to reconnect over here. However, this person, which, you know, could be you, you have to decide which side you fall on. Are you the one that's really like keeping everything together, always having to pick up the slack? Or are you the one that feels like you can't give and contribute as much as the other person because of all these other things going on in your life? Like, that's, you know, you've got to decide which of these you fall into. Over here, this side is really starting to think that this relationship is just like a karmic relationship. It's not meant to be forever after, even if at some point that's how this person once felt. It's like their energy is shifting and changing because they're sick of the same thing happening over and over and over and over and over again. And over on this side is like, I want to be with you. Like, I'm trying to come back to you. I'm trying to make things work with you. Now, also, Scorpio, this is just kind of a side note for some Scorpios out there. I do feel that some of you who are like completely broken up, it could be that, you know, there was like a third party, and you know, this side chose the karmic, because this energy, the 4 of karmic energy, is all about like, nope, I'm with my karmic, this is who I'm choosing. And obviously it's not a conscious thing to say, oh, I'm going to choose this karmic. So I do feel this side has been burned and maybe cheated on or left behind, so this person could go be with somebody else, because, you know, the allure of a karmic is very strong, and it's because that energy must be resolved this lifetime. So once somebody leaves or cheats and goes and, you know, fulfills this karmic contract, once that's all done, they feel really stupid, like, God, why did I ever do that? Like, this person is so not better than what I had or what I was, you know, pursuing at the time. You know, karmics can really get somebody straight on their path, or it could screw them up even more. It's just everybody's made differently. So if that speaks to you, Scorpio, I do feel in December this person is trying to come back into your life because they've realized, you know, that karmic or that relationship wasn't truly what they thought it was, and now, you know, they're missing you. Or Scorpio, it could go the other way, where you left somebody to go be with somebody else, and now you're like, damn, that was the biggest mistake of my life. Okay, because there's definitely a karmic involved in this, with karmic energy, the 4 of karmic energy, and then karmic contract journey. All right, there's definitely an energy of that. And so the way that comes through for me is some of you definitely got cheated on or left behind, and it's because that karmic had to be resolved this lifetime, and now that's been completed, and that person is trying to come back into your reality, or you've completed that karmic contract and now you're trying to get back to this person because you realize, like, hey, you and I were really actually compatible, and I screwed up and I'm sorry. Now, for those of you in committed relationships, I get over on this side, like, one person is really starting to feel like this is not their ever after, and they're sick of the same old, same old, same old. So, Scorpio, if this side is you, and you feel like you're always picking up the slack, and, you know, they just can't carry their weight, you might want to ask Spirit for further sign and synchronicity. I mean, we are going to pull more cards, but this is just a general reading on what you need to do, because this side really believes they belong here 100%. Like, I want to be with this person. I want to make this work. And this side is really starting to get fed up, all right? So let's pull some more cards. So we have sexual attachment, incredible heartbreak, admiration, angel guide, and eternally yours. Scorpio, this is sticky and heavy. I am so sorry. But, okay, so those of you, like, committed or, like, involved, in out type of relationship, makeup, breakup. What I see going on, like, this side has been through hell and back with this person and may feel like used. Like, do you just come to me for sex? Do you just come to me for money? Do you just come to me when you need something? Do you only, like, say you love me because of how much I love you? Is that why you like me? Is because I'm so into you? Like, this side is fed up and heartbroken, just like, I can't take this anymore. And then also with that, those of you where it was like a third party situation and you've got left behind, why they went off to be with somebody else, like, man, it broke your damn heart. And now, you know, here they are coming back in. Oh, I think about you. Oh, you're the best I ever had. You're the only one I want to be with all my life. You know, the angels tell me about you and you're my angel on earth, like all that kind of stuff. So Scorpio, this reading, I will say this, for those of you that are like totally disconnected from somebody, that person is missing you. That person is wanting back into your reality. That person does pray to get back into your reality because, you know, this side like really holds it together and this side misses that and is wanting to come back in, okay? So those of you that are completely broke up with somebody and, you know, it's like there's this energy that exists in between, whether it's an argument or fight, it feels much deeper, like third party type of stuff actually to me, but this is a general, so that the person who really screwed up or walked away wants to come back, like there's no question about that, all right? However, it looks like a lot of heartache for this person, and you know, is it really in this best interest to get involved with all of this again? You know, it is a general reading, but we'll pull more cards. Now, those of you in, you know, these existing relationships or commitments with this person and you're just really feeling like fed up, like I can't anymore. This to me is where you really need to seek guidance from your angels, because this is only a general reading and it could resonate and you could be feeling it, but you know, there's more to your story than what's coming through in this reading. And so your angels are like, really ask for sign and synchronicity through the month of December as to what you need to do about this situation, because it's highly imbalanced and distorted, and this person really believes like this person is unreasonable, like, I'm with you, isn't that enough? Well, no, it's not enough, because this side really does carry the brunt of everything, okay? So let's pull some more cards. So we have the Four of Pentacles, that's selfish energy. And now we have the Hierophant coming out under incredible heartbreak. Next we have the Page of Wands coming through under admiration. We have the World coming through under angel guide. And lastly, we have the Knight of Wands under eternally yours. All right, that speaks volumes right there, Scorpio. Again, this is a general reading, and you have to ask for further guidance and clarity from your spiritual team, from your angels, as if you are truly supposed to end this relationship. If this relationship has completely run its course and its cycle, and you have learned and gained all you can possibly learn and gain through this connection, all right? Because this is just a general reading, and what I'm picking up here is some really heavy, deep energies where this person, those of you who are still very deeply involved with this person here, no, I just feel like it's too much trauma and stress on this person at this point. and Spirit is coming in. There's going to be a lot of guidance for you guys, all right? So keep your eyes open and pay attention. Now, those of you where this is a person who's in and out, in and out, in and out, or you're completely separated altogether at this time, you know, with sexual attachment and Four of Pentacles, to me, it's like if this person's trying to come back into your world, don't be physically intimate with them at all whatsoever. Let them just be your friend. Let them, just be around you and your energy. Don't spend money. Don't be helpful. Don't give. Don't be intimate, and see how they act and behave in that space when they don't feel like they could just come in and easily get something. Because over here, this person is like true blue. I love you, I'm in it. Over here is like, I'm confused, I got all this other stuff going on, you're asking too much of me, you're expecting too much of me, you're being unreasonable. And that's just not the case, because especially those of you where there's like this karmic or third party situation, there is no excuse for that. You're either with one person or you're not with them. You're not with multiple people and try to convince, everybody involved that's totally okay, because you've got a lot going on. Like, it's not, Scorpio. So for those of you that's like what you've been going through with somebody, I don't see them really changing in December, because under Eternally Yours, we have the Knight of Wands, which that's the card of, Rico Suave, let me come in, love you, and leave you. And you definitely deserve much better than that, Scorpio. You absolutely do. And your spiritual team will give you all the evidence, all the guidance that you need surrounding this relationship and this person. Just, you have to be open and be prepared for the love bombs and the flattering and the I miss you and you're everything to me. Like, I just see it. That's like what they're feeling. That's what they want, because at the end of the day, they miss you back. You miss them, they miss you back. Even those of you in these committed relationships where there's this distance, this coldness, you miss them, they miss you. But I don't really see them taking any accountability or responsibility for themselves. It's almost like this side is just waiting on this side to finally realize, oh yeah, they shouldn't have to give and do and be as much, because they do got so much other things going on. They're a victim, and I need to cut them some slack. Like, that's what this side is hoping for, and I just don't feel like that's very fair to this side, because this side really has it together and has been, giving and doing and being, and at this, detriment of themselves, feeling used, having their heart broken. And now it's time for this energy to really have boundaries. And, if this person's trying to swoop back in, well, prove yourself first. And those of you in these committed connections, it's almost like you are really trying to decide, is this just a karmic? Is this the one? Or is there somebody better for me? Like, that's just the messages I'm getting for the Scorpios. That's why I said at the start, if you're in a committed relationship and you're totally happy, this reading is not for you. I don't see this person changing. Yes, I see them coming back, being all lovey-dovey, all these things, but it doesn't last. They're waiting for you, for this side, to realize that they're right, and they need to, like, carry more of the weight and be okay with that, is what I'm feeling, okay? So anyways, Scorpio, those are your messages. I am wishing you all the best. Take care.